Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, back to do Dave Maggot's 200 subscriber contest entry, or something like that. Dave, you're an awesome dude. One of my very good friends on YouTube, and I see nothing but great things in your future, especially with Groundhog, because I love it. But you wanted us to answer 3 questions for your contest, and here we go. Question number 1: How did you get into horror? Um, I would always go to the video stores when I was little, and of course, I always gravitated towards the horror section because of the covers, and it was always my imagination that would get me rolling. I always said that my imagination was always scarier than the movies when I eventually got to see them. But I would always gravitate towards that, and my parents, neither one of my parents were horror fans, so I wasn't really allowed to watch it. And I went over to, it was like a sleepover at a friend's house. And there were 3 of us. And their father took us to the video store and said you could pick out anything you want to watch. Well, we ended up picking out Happy Birthday to Me, which was my very first horror movie. And of course, it was a slasher. And I think it was shortly after it came out. And I was just bitten right there. But to confirm it, I ended up going to the same kid's birthday party, and he had like a massive sleepover, and he rented Friday the 13th Part 2, which was my second horror movie. And it was just over from there. And for some reason, after I saw those, my parents kind of didn't care that I was watching horror. I don't know. It was weird. But I used to rent all different kinds of stuff like My Bloody Valentine and The Fun House and all these movies that I had seen the covers for in the video store. I was now renting them and watching them. And yeah, that's pretty much how I got bitten by the bug. Question number 2: What is your favorite horror movie of all time? That tends to flip flop a bit. Um, it's usually between Halloween, Black Christmas, and probably Friday the 13th Part 2. I mean, generally it flip flops between Halloween and Black Christmas, but Friday the 13th Part 2 is really awesome. So, yeah. Question number 3: What do you want to see in the future from you? I definitely want to see Groundhog 2 and Groundhog 3 and 4 and 5 and so on. But as far as like your channel, I don't know. I love your content. It's so random at times, and you have you definitely have a mind for horror. So I kind of enjoy your channel the way it is. I don't know. Um, Maybe more unboxings. I always liked when you would randomly pick movies to review, um, and almost watch you knock over your collection. That was always fun. And you know, you went through. I think it was Tupperware containers or whatever that you hadn't been through in years. That was fun too. But yeah, you definitely have a great mind for horror and just in general. And I like your channel the way it is, kind of. So I mean, I love your channel. But so those are my answers, and I'm sticking to them. And guys, definitely subscribe to Dave Maggot. He's an awesome guy. He's a great director, and just a very nice and kind person. So, yeah. But until next time, peace.